So they'll be calling you a radical. So back to the virus. So it's in California. Big deal, do you think? So the coronavirus has showed up. So let's talk about the death, the mayhem, the wipeout of the Pacific Ocean. You've got Bill Eugenics Gates. He's on tape saying this was going to happen. He orchestrated it. You know, I can make billions on the freaking antidote. You know, there's bench warmers all over for him. Look at his bloodlines. Look at his bloodlines. And this is lower. Think about this. Oh, the elites, they got a pill. Who owns the Trailblazers? Who owns the Trailblazers? Who owns the Trailblazers? Who did? Bill Eugenics Gates' partner? Same cancer as me. Oh, he's dead. His 60 billion couldn't save him. So, scary stuff. So, you got, I always say pups. I mean, you know what I mean, a calf. So we got, this is at least the fourth one I know of, pup, that has shown up, flopping around going crazy. You can see the peanut head on his head. Starving to death. The mom is already starving. What is a pup doing, or excuse me, a calf doing in California this time of year? You know, they birth in Mexico. I mean, major story. This is a catastrophe. So, you're asleep. So, I see that Andretti, young Andretti, the young one, 56, died of brain cancer. I see Chris Dolan, the Hall of Famer, NFL Hall of Famer, died of brain cancer. These guys are younger than me. I mean, these are in their 50s. This is a nightmare, what's going on. I mean, they're not, by the way, what do you think the market clinched yesterday? Do you think they're going to tell you? You think they're going to tell you? Did I tell you a little go crazy last night? Did I tell you? Let's put this up here. So, as you know, Gomez Gonzalez, the monarch butterfly activist, has been murdered. You don't think that's a big story? All this death and mayhem? I should do a dissertation on this painting. This is a $1 million painting that's back here, but just like what? It's Doyle Strong, the famous activist artist who taught me. Is that Ted Bundy's car? Yep. Oh yeah, on this campus. Vandalized, it's a masterpiece. Multi-million-dollar painting. Oh, I can go a whole dissertation just on this painting alone. Everybody here's oblivious. They're unconscious of what's really going on. This virus come out of a lab? Fukushima, 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 Fukushima. So you think about it. Kevin Blanch is telling the greatest tale in history, doing all the dirty work. The tide pools are all completely dead. I said, all those years ago, I said, this is the only thing I got wrong, son of Cassandra, the only thing I got wrong was this. I said, they're going to lie, they're going to cover this up, these are full-blown out. Now, it never happened before. These are cores. These are nuclear cores that are burrowing into the ocean, and they're going to let off an energy unforeseen, known to man. It's going to kill the plankton and the krill. The eco chain's going to break. The salmon will collapse in 2016. On cue. Play back the tape, Your Honor. You know, the whales, all of it, the food chain. So they're even verifying, you know, Obama took the whales off the endangered list. So you know they're even verifying the whale panty painter counters. They're verifying that they've collapsed. So they're even admitting they've collapsed. But the one thing I said is a few years, you're going to get a few years down, or I didn't know it'd take them 9. When they find out that it's collapsed, they're going to flip out. This country's going to go psycho. Did they go psycho? Do they know? It's being widely reported. I said the Pacific Ocean was 90% collapsed a couple years ago. The tide pools are 99% collapsed. Unarguable. Kevin Blanch's work. Nice playlist for you to see. By the way, did I tell you the little go crazy last night? Did I call it before it even happens like I always do? Let's see, triple-double, one away, 48 points. Oh, what a beast. Tide pool's 99% collapse. The salmon post Fukushima still had down 99%. Chinook salmon down 95%. Anchovy and sardines down 96.7%. Verified. Now we're saying National Geographic, the mayflies are down 20%. They were saying that in 2012. There's no insects. I mean, I live out by the marsh. I'm the first one reporting any of this. Oh, the plume, you can actually physically see it. Kevin Blanch. I mean, I feel like I live in this twilight zone, this freak show. I mean, my videos should be getting millions of views, which they used to. They took away a lot of view counts, and Trump killed net neutrality and turned the internet. He turned YouTube into cable TV. By the way, Hillary's campaigning still for Trump. You don't think? Huh, look at Tabby and them go crazy on Hillary. Why is Hillary still campaigning for Trump? 1980, May, Brussels. 1980, Carmel, California. Ooh, what's that smell? What's that smell? It's a dead well in Carmel. May, Brussels, Carmel, California. Kids, the Bush CIA has occupied the White House. They will never leave. First thing they will do is whack Reagan. Well, first thing they did is JFK. No John Lennon blown away. What else do I have to say? The exact Klan has been in the White House ever since. Bush, Bill, Walmart, Rockefeller, Rothschild, Clinton. Somebody says, oh, Barnaby, the first Jewish president, please. Trump beat him to that. Probably Bill Clinton beat him to that. They're all the, can you feel the love tonight? Bezos, Gates, Zuckerberg. They're all the same clan. It's just, it's European history happening all over again, but this time they've gone too far. They took the air that we breathe, and they're the elites. I'm moving my number from 90% to 98%. Tide pools are 99% dead. Salmon have collapsed 99% still dead. Whales, we don't know for sure, but when I see this baby at Diablo Canyon flipping around trying to warn, that's right where the reactor's at, Avila, right there. I do a lot of my work right there. There's hundreds of videos of me standing right there, flipping around with a peanut head. Mama's already dead. Look, I went through the same thing as a mutant as a child. I was born radically, extremely preemie. Had a thing on the back of my head, starving to death in the womb. My mom was a pinup artist. You know, she didn't even know she had twins in there, mutated twins. You know, I don't know how she didn't die. So, what a deal. Flip the can one more time. So the virus, you think they're going to tell us? The virus is man-made. We know this for a fact. Will they experiment with Fukushima type stuff? I think so. What makes you think so? Bill Eugenic Gates told me. Go team. Lillard for 3. You got to go with that left. Got to get with better with that left. Oh, nice. I told you you'd go crazy. Hamlet Cassandra, they had a baby. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you fucking lie to me. I said, dead fucking pine for the sun from Fukushima, Japan. Oh, it always shines. Stand tuned. Go, one more time. This is for you, Doyle. I did my stress test this week at the hospital. Broke my own world record. I'm going to be 60. 112 push-ups without stopping. Broke the pull-up record. Like Lillard, he and I, 2011, being ignored, but he's a billionaire now. I'm poor. Got California tracking it soon. Got to keep my eye on this virus. Very nerve-wracking. I was a 15-year-old student up here. He was my art professor. His daughter was murdered. Though he was the greatest, brilliant activist artist. What happened to us? What happened to us? Wake the fuck up. Greatest event in human history, the Fukushima meltdowns, and the cover, everything I said. The one thing I got wrong, I thought they'd freak out. They don't give a fuck. Living in an abstract Veruca Salt and my TV got together. They had a baby, a virtual television baby. This, I can prove it. Damian Lillard standing right over here this year. So people are talking about, you see the alumni game? Which I videoed the alumni. You know, I did the play-by-play. You go to the alumni game, you see Lillard hit that three. He walks off the bench, hits a half guard. I says, I videoed it right over there. They're talking about it. Yeah. Really? I says, he's standing right there. Who? Damian. He's right there. He listened to the whole conversation. And I'm like, well, I said, go talk to him, get an autograph from him, get a picture. You know, I'm not into the autograph scene. But they looked right at him, looked at him, went right back to their computer screens and watching him on TV. You could not. Orwell can't dream it. By the way, thank you to Winston's girlfriend. She's a gem, by the way. That one. I mean, a gem. Thank you for all your work, and thank you for helping me. I mean, you don't know how much I appreciate you. 2 + 2 is still 4. Stand tuned.